Hi guys, it's Nick Dunks here. I'm with my partner Ian Imber. We've been doing predictions for about 3 or 4 weeks now, but this is going to be a video one. Instead of picking one division, we're just going to go through a few key games from each division and give our predictions on video this week and see how it goes. Okay, how are you, Ian? All right?
Yeah, I'm good. Good, thanks, Nick, and good morning to you guys wherever you are.
Good stuff, mate. So the first game I'm going to highlight tonight is Johnny O'Connor's Man City versus Bournemouth. I'm going to give my opinion. I think Michael Bowes is doing a good job at Bournemouth. He's took over. He's got 2 solid draws in the last 2 games, which is crucial for him. And he's got a chance of getting out of relegation. And Johnny's had a cup hangover. He only drew in midweek. But I think Johnny will be too strong tonight. And I think City will win this 3-1 tonight.
Okay. I tend to agree that City are going to be far too strong for Michael's Bournemouth. And I think they'll wrap this up 3-0.
Yeah, that's a good shout, I think. Right, we'll go on to Division 2. And I believe I picked out Ipswich. Was it Ipswich Millwall?
Ipswich and Millwall. What's your prediction on that one? Because that's going to be my match of the day if I ever get round to doing that later on today.
Well, you've got Alex Hancock, haven't you? He's in 18th spot, but he's 3 unbeaten. Picked up 5 points from his last 9. And then you've got Noisy, who's really putting up a brilliant fight for Millwall. I've got to go with Noisy on this one. I think Millwall are going to sneak this 2-1.
The only thing is, Noisy's done a great job at Millwall, but he's got 3 players out tonight. He's got King, Vintra and Patrick, and they're all quite highly rated, and I'm sure he would have played all 3 of them. Having said that, I think he's got the stronger team, and I predict them to win this 1-0.
Another thing on Noisy, he's just gone the Winter Wonderland with the kids, so I hope he's put a lot of time picking his sides for tonight, or that prediction of mine's going to look silly.
Yeah.
Go on to Division 3 now. Right, well, it's my team, Ibs versus Kilmarnock. So
that's a big one.
Me and Emma have been having a bit of banter the last few days. We always do before a big game and a big setup. Hammer's got a high-rated side. And he's going to be tough to pin down. You know, I'm going to use my loaf on it, and I'm going to sneak this one 1-0.
Right. Well, Hammer's a master tactician, and his scouting is probably second to none. And he's done an amazing job considering where the club were when he took them over. And I'm sure whatever tonight's result is that they'll escape relegation. But I'm going to really upset you, and I think they're going to shade this game 2-1.
Oh, man. Hammer will be chuffed. He'll be winding me up now all day. Right, and the next, I'm going to pick another one out there, which is another relegation, a team in relegation bother, and that's Blackburn Rovers versus Hearts. It's another big game because if Hammer wins tonight and Richie loses, I think Hammer can jump above him.
That's right.
I'm going to go. Hearts are in 4th, Richie's in 17th. But Richie's team's much better since he took over. I'm going to go Blackburn win on this. 2-1 again to Blackburn.
Okay. I think that's a brave shout. Hearts in 4th under Anthony have done very well. And Richie's building a good side there at Blackburn, and I think they'll escape relegation as well, along with Kilmarnock. I think Peterborough will probably be dragged into it with one other. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
Good shout, mate. Good shout. Well, we'll move on to Division 4, and I think you picked a couple out in Division 4 for me to go on, haven't we?
Yeah, I have. I've picked a couple that are affecting the top. The first one was Derry and Falkirk. How do
Yeah.
you see that one?
Oh, but that's Martin Walters. Martin Walters is in great form. I think he's moved into one of the automatic spots recently, hasn't he? He's
Yeah,
really,
they're in second, 4 points clear of third place.
yeah. And then you've got Daniel Pontu, who's new to the game. Well, great character, and he's just come in and took Noisy's old team, hasn't he? So it's a tough one, this. Tough one to call, but I'm going to side with Martin tonight. I think Martin will win this one 1-0.
Well, Martin's 8 games unbeaten, but
Yeah.
amazingly, Daniel, they've only lost 1 in 18. I know he's been in charge, I think, for 14 of those games, but they've still only lost 1 in 18. But I think tonight Derry are going to be too strong and could end up putting an end to Falkirk's playoff hopes. I think it'll be 2-1 to Derry.
Shout, mate.
And the other game I picked in that division was Burton against Crusaders.
Right. Okay. That's Rob's old side, Crusaders, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Against Andrew Flint. Well,
Yeah.
Burton are in terrible. Well, they're just free fall at the moment. So I'm going to go for Rene's a good manager, great character to bring in. Good to see him in the game world, and I think Rene's going to add to Flint's misery tonight. I think Crusaders will win this 1-2-0.
Okay, well, Burton have lost 6 in a row. But Crusaders' form, Rob changed his tactics 2/3 of the way through. He got rid of some of his oldies and brought in a lot of new ones. And I think they're slipping away, Crusaders. I think they'll still stay in the playoff positions. But Burton, who were in the playoffs, have really slipped down. But I think Andrew's going to stop that run tonight, and I think they're going to win 2-0.
All right, okay. Interesting. Yeah. But you're the governor in these predictions at the minute here. 4-1 to you.
I think it is. Yeah. And then I didn't choose anything at the top in Division 1 because Division 1's all but over. And, Johnny's so far ahead that there are no big promotion games there or top of the table games. So I've gone for big game in Division 2, Leeds United against Stoke City.
Yeah. Have a look at that one. Leeds United versus Stoke. Yeah, it's Scott Thomas. He's in good form at the minute. He's consistently racking points up. Then you got against Mark, who's doing the same. So that's a cracking game. That Mark's pretty good tactically. I know Scott. I've been in a lot of game worlds with Scott, and he's also quite good tactically. I'm going to sit on the fence here and go for a 1-1 draw.
Oh, well, that's funny because I've got that down exactly the same.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised that Leeds have gone 17 games without defeat, but 11 of those are draws, and they're pushing hard to beat my record because I've done 15 draws so far this season. So they're pushing hard, but 11 draws but 17 games without defeat is really good.
Yeah.
But Stoke are missing Carlos Bacca tonight, who's top scorer in the division. And I think that could be a big loss. So because of that, I'm going for a 1-1 draw as well.
Okay, before we move on to Division 3, I know you got one for me in Division 3. Yeah. I can't let you escape Division 2 without answering who's going to win out of West Brom and Queen's Park Rangers here.
Well, West Brom Queen's Park Rangers have been on a steady slide down the table. I mean, they were touted at one stage as playoff hopefuls. But nevertheless, they've done a good job with the squad they've got and the ground they've got. I don't know what's going on at West Brom. I didn't inherit the best of squads. There was 7 or 8 good players, and then there was nothing below. So I've had to bring in players. There was no youth team at all. There were no 82, 83, 84 rated players when I took over. And I realistically said at the beginning of the season in my video that we would finish mid-table. And we're probably not going to quite make mid-table. I just keep drawing all the games. I've tried different tactics. We win. We get most possession. 3 of the last 4 games we played in, the opposing goalkeeper's been man of the match, and I think that sums it up. I think we'll win tonight. Trying another new system, and I think we'll win 2-0.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, I'm going to go with it's Nico, isn't it, at QPR?
Yeah.
And this, with your record of draws, I've got to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in this one, Ian. Okay, so we're going to move on to Division 3 again now, I think, don't we?
Yeah, okay. It's my last game, and it's top of the table clash, first against third, Reading against Bolton.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Cam's Reading.
Yeah.
Against Nico from at Bolton.
Yeah.
I beat Nico from the other week with Ibs, and he's gone on to draw his last game since. Where Cam, I know Cam's busy at the moment with other things, but he's still focusing on this game world, and I think Cam will win this one 2-0.
I've gone for the same result, 2-0 to Cam. They've won 5 straight wins, I think. And Bolton's form's been very, very patchy, and they've slipped away. They were in second, but they're now 3 points behind Southend, who are in second. They'll make the playoffs, but I can't see them getting automatic promotion. And I agree, 2-0 to Reading tonight.
Yeah, good shout. Well, I'm going to go back to Division 1.
Okay.
I'm picking another game out. I'm going to go with, I'm going to choose Tottenham and Leicester. So I'm just looking at this one now. That's Tom Parfitt's Tottenham. He's unbeaten since he joined Tottenham. And then you've got Dario at Leicester. Dario's building a lovely squad at Leicester. When the rises kick in, they'll be a much better side. Talking about rises, the reviews have started in France today, I believe. So the big setups are coming now. France is starting to stay.
I see you got a +1 with Thuram today.
Yeah, that was a nice little tidy pickup. I was hoping for a sneaky +2 with him, but I'll take the +1. Right, so back to the result tonight. I think Tom Parfitt will win tonight, 2-1 tonight against Leicester.
Yeah, I think Tom Parfitt will win tonight, and I think 2-0.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to leave it there this week. I think we've skittled through. This is our first edition of the show. We'll see how it goes. If people like it over the text, this is how me and Ian are going to do it once a week in the future. If we can rattle out 2 a week, we'll try. But obviously, it depends on time restraints and things like that.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing is, in season 2, if it's success, we'd love a guest to come on as well and have a go with us. You know, they're welcome to come on any week and have a go with me and Ian and do the predictions. We're also going to get the game world involved in predictions in season 2 as well, even though we'll be doing it by video. You know, hopefully the game world will get involved, and there'll be more coming on that before season 2's launched.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to be able to post our matches for predictions on both Facebook and the news feed, and for the guys to post their predictions, and we can run a league table.
Yeah. And I'm willing to put in a little prize, you know, for who wins at the end of the season. You know,
okay.
More to come on that, like I say, towards season 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for your time, Ian.
No problem.
I hope I can claw a win back this week. I need one.
Yeah. Good luck tonight.
Cheers, Ian. Same to you, mate. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks very much. See you soon.
Bye. Cheers.